Before starting to talk about what subconscious love means, you should understand what the subconscious mind is, how it works, and what it is responsible for in our life. Our mind is made up of two levels. It is consciousness and subconsciousness. We can make decisions both consciously and subconsciously, but most decisions are made subconsciously. Our subconscious mind is responsible for 95% of our actions and emotions. Why is that? Your subconscious mind performs a protective function for the inner and outer body. Your subconscious mind protects you from both external and internal pain. Since our birth, our subconscious stores all the information, experiences, and emotions we have experienced. Our subconscious mind remembers every event in our life and remembers what feelings that event caused us. Whether we felt good feelings or pain when experiencing a certain event, all experiences are recorded in our subconscious. Thus, our subconscious mind, which remembers every event and emotion we experienced, protects us from repeating the pain and negative emotions. It is the same with people. If any person caused us good emotions and we experienced pleasant feelings with that person, positive memories were written into our subconscious. Our subconscious sees that person as a positive thing in our life. Meanwhile, if some person has caused us negative emotions and experiences, our subconscious mind protects us not only from that person, but also from other people who could cause us negative experiences. Thus, our subconscious mind protects us from bad things and helps us avoid negative experiences from happening again in the future. How is love formed in the subconscious? The more positive emotions we experience when we are with a certain person, the deeper they are recorded in our subconscious. Over time, our subconscious begins to accept that person and we begin to feel particularly strong feelings. This could be called subconscious love. An example of subconscious love. To help you visualize what subconscious love means, let's look at an example. Let's say that you met a new person in the company of friends, whom you have never seen or heard anything about before. The person was unknown to you before your first meeting. You didn't know anything about that person. The person you met walked up to you, smiled and greeted you politely. You started interacting and talking with the new person. While talking with the new person, you notice that your views match, you think alike, and you find it easy and pleasant to communicate. Since you experienced positive feelings and emotions during the first interaction with the new person, you agreed to meet again. After meeting again, you talked again, found even more common interests, noticed that it is becoming more and more comfortable and pleasant to communicate with the new person. Over time, you became closer, because each time you met, you experienced only positive feelings. When you temporarily say goodbye to that person, you quickly begin to miss the person. You begin to miss the positive emotions that person gives you. When you got to know the person even more and didn't want to break up permanently, you decided to live together. You felt such strong emotions for that person that you even decided to call them love. Love is formed when a lot of positive and warm emotions are experienced while communicating with a person for a certain period of time. Emotions gradually grow stronger and develop until you decide to call them love. You no longer want to break up with someone because you no longer want to feel longing. You want to constantly feel the way you feel when you are with someone. In summary, it can be said that love is formed when a person lives up to your expectations. If a person's behavior creates positive feelings and emotions for you, you get used to it over time. Then the so-called love is formed. What is a subconscious feeling? Subconscious feelings are emotions that we experience when thinking about a certain person or being with him. If we experience positive feelings when we are with a person, if that person gives us positive emotions, our subconscious over time begins to associate that person as a positive thing in our life. We begin to feel positive subconscious feelings. Meanwhile, if a person causes us negative feelings and experiences, our subconscious mind begins to protect us from the fact that those negative feelings do not happen again in the future. When we meet that person, we feel fear, we avoid communication, we become more closed. This happens because our subconscious sends corresponding impulses to our nervous system. We are driven by the instinct of self-preservation. Our subconscious mind simply protects us from repeating situations that could cause us negative feelings and pain. Then a negative subconscious feeling is formed. Is love conscious or subconscious? First of all, we should understand that love is simply strong positive emotions that we feel for a certain person. When a person consistently treats us nicely and lives up to our expectations, we experience more and more positive feelings. The longer this goes on, the deeper the records are formed in our subconscious mind. Our subconscious begins to associate that person with positive feelings and experiences. This is how strong subconscious feelings are formed, which we call love. What does it mean to be in someone's subconscious mind? While you have an impression of other people have an impression of you. If you have caused another person positive feelings by your behavior, those feelings are in his subconscious. That person who sees you or remembers you experiences such feelings that are stored in his subconscious. If you have caused a person strong emotions, whether they were positive or negative emotions, you are in that person's subconscious mind. That person associates you with exactly the feelings you caused him. So if you want people's subconscious to accept you positively, try to be polite and friendly. If you want to understand more about your subconscious and learn how to use it to create healthy relationships, achieve goals at work, in business, to become healthier, read Subconscious Reprogramming System at subconsciouslab.com.